He could be ended up England Patriots. They are in desperate need of a receiver, as shown by this game. The Patriots have nobody to really throw the ball to. They have Stevenson out there trying to run it, but he's a one-man operation right now. And
getting stuffed.
Yeah, he's getting stuffed because everybody knows they're going to try and run it with Stevenson because they got nobody to throw it to.
Yeah, what are some other spots?
What was that? He was looking at two other ones I've seen on rumors. It was the Saints as well to get right back with Derek Carr, and
which I don't think would happen because he wasn't happy with Derek Carr. He's the reason Derek Carr ended up getting traded.
And then there's always the possibility of the Chiefs, who are again looking for wide receivers.
The Chiefs, right. And they could afford it too.
Yeah, they got the money.
That's gonna be scary. That's going to be scary.
To be fair, though, Devontae Adams this season hasn't done much, even for the Vikings.
But how do you expect him to? Like, he's got nobody throwing the ball to him. He's got, like, the offense over there in Las Vegas is almost as bad as the Dolphins right now.
I wouldn't say that. I would say the Dolphins have a worse situation involved with them. What's up? No. No, we can't go to the gas station.
What a
silly boy.
What a strange question.
You want some water?
Well, why are we gonna leave?
In a little while. Don't worry about it.
After this?
Go play.
Go enjoy your day off, sir.
Yeah.
Mister, I don't have to go to school today.
Yeah, why?
Lucky kids.
Why is school out today, anyways?
Wow.
Just wow. Freaking. I don't know what to say. Like, they're definitely the dark horse team. People, it was 50-50 in the offseason on the Commanders. Like, a lot of the conversations I was having with people, like, 50% of them were like, oh, they're going to be a lot better than you think. And then the other 50% were kind of like leaning.
It's going to be like, a disaster.
They're going to be a disaster. Like, they're not going to be great. But Jaden Daniels has proven everybody wrong. He's come out. He's looking really good this year. A lot of people are calling him the C.J. Stroud of 2024. Like, the team is just clicking really well together. The defense is doing a good job of stopping other teams when they need to stop them.
Yeah.
They still allow them to put up points and make it high-scoring games most of the time. Like, the Arizona didn't do too great, but Arizona is one of those fake teams. Like,
one of those fake teams.
They're
just out there so that everyone else looks good.
Yeah, like they're gonna put up a lot of points, but they're gonna lose a lot of games because they don't know how to win. They don't know how to seal the deal. So Washington Commanders showed everybody the league what the Cardinals really are.
Yeah. Up 17-7 at the half, like. But it was definitely nice to the Washington Commanders put up numbers that make them look like a relevant team.
Yeah. Don't forget, hit that like and subscribe. We just two dads out here talking about some football, having some fun. You see, kiddos can't help but try and get on the screen. That's all they're trying to do.
They just want their 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah, that's all that is. So make sure you go and support them as well.
Yes, by supporting us, you're helping support them. So after that one, we got the Chiefs and the Chargers.
Oh, all right. So this was an ugly game. Definitely not like a great Chiefs performance at all. But of course, Rashee Rice went out early in the game, and
I was just gonna say, without their star receiver, they just had Travis Kelce.
And then they started the game with a Carson Steele fumble, so they immediately pulled him and put Kareem Hunt in, which I already knew Kareem Hunt was gonna, like, that was a perfect fit for him to jump right into KC. Like, he was gonna be a starter. Yeah. He had already been in KC before, so he's gonna be there now and actually get his ring. Because the last time they got the ring, he was kicked off the team before they got the ring, because it's like allegations, and well, they weren't allegations. They actually happened.
I was like, allegedly? No.
Allegedly, I allegedly did this, but no, I actually did this. But it wasn't a great performance from either team. Obviously, Kansas City did enough to win the game and stay undefeated.
But they did also feel what it's like to be behind. They were not leading the entire game. They were 7-10 going into the halftime.
Yep, they didn't win it until the end. But the Chargers are just one of those teams to where it's like they always play the Kansas City Chiefs well. Like, that's just how it is. They're division rivals, so they play each other well.
In the second half, though, not so much. The Chargers really didn't do too much. They didn't even score any more points that I see here.
They scored 10 in the first.
They scored 10 in the first half, and then that was all they did.
And then the Chiefs defense went to work. And then the offense slowly sputtered its way to some points and a win.
They will squeak that one out.
Obviously, you could tell that the Kansas City Chiefs are going to need another receiver because, like, what they have.
Xavier Worthy's good, but at the same time, he's not their star.
And Kelsey's getting old, so he's more of a blocker. Yeah, he's still going to have, like, sporadic, really good games, but he's not going to be a fantasy plug every week. You got to be careful. You're going to need to be careful with Travis Kelce. I was wise enough to use him last week because of the circumstances. I still wasn't sold on Carson Steele, so I plugged him into a fantasy league last week, and it paid off slightly. Not the best performing tight end, but still good enough. So Justin Herbert looked like shit, of course.
Yeah, it's not getting any better for him, unfortunately.
And that was the last game of the Sunday day slate, right?
No, we had the Browns and the Raiders.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
it was the last Sunday day game.
I don't know what we're talking about.
He could be ended up. No, we had the Browns and the Raiders.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
it was the last Sunday day game.
I don't know what we're talking about. We definitely got a lot in store for you guys. We're going to be talking about the Dolphins, the Jets, everything AFC East related. We're definitely going to be talking about Week 4 and all of the fun football that happened. Anyways.
Is he saying peace out to the Dolphins?
Simply telling 2-5 that we need more of that. Because he had a great run there towards the end of the game.
Who knows? Coming straight out the cheetah's mouth, he's saying he wasn't arguing, he wasn't yelling at nobody, he was hyping up the crowd.
Made the comment you told Drew, don't get me traded.
Right.
I don't know if you've been on social media much in the past few days.
Had his chance to figure all that out. A lot of people wrote me off, said I was this, said I was too small, my hands too small, I couldn't play the position. But look at me now, right? That's what Chris Brown said. Look at me now. Hey.
It's surprising.
Go 3-1.
And the Jacksonville Jaguars are 0-4.
0-4. 199 yards. Almost hit 200.
So close.
He needed one more yard, and he would have broke the record. He would have been with 7 200-yard games in his career.
Welcome back to the AFC Eastie Boys, episode 4. This week we're gonna
just showing my passion, man, and me just being a leader, man. Cause we want to win, man, and if 2-5 rolling or whoever rolling, I'm gonna say keep that train rolling. Keep that train rolling. Keep feeding them, coach. Let's go. See, look, if you read my lips right there, you probably think I said something crazy. You know what I'm saying? Put that on mute. Do whatever it's called, like whatever play is called, and if it's meant for me to block, I'm gonna be a good teammate and block. If it's meant for me to be a decoy, I'm gonna be a decoy. And if it's meant for me to get the ball, then I'm gonna do my job. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like if you pressure the head coach to say, "Hey man, give me the ball," he got 100 plays on his call sheet. They're gonna be thinking about getting you the ball and then also situational, and it's like, bro, I ain't got time for all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Coach McDaniel, he already great at what he do. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no need to me put another bug in his ear saying to get me the ball. Like, he know who his playmakers is. He know who he want to get the ball to and who he trusts in situations. So that's how I see it.
Yeah, like in a couple interviews before the Tennessee game, I watched an interview where he was like talking about like he goes to his therapist, and his therapist tells him to not get into arguments on the sideline and stuff, and like that he's grown now and he's not like ball hungry. So
he's
I mean,
more of a team player instead of
Yeah.
I want to be the superstar, throw me the ball every play kind of guy.
This is interview number 3 where he's basically ended up having to answer that same question. He's answered it pretty much the same every time, like saying like, yeah, no, I'm not that guy anymore. Like,
Yeah.
so
I'm not that ball hungry Tyreek Hill that's like, hey, Patrick Mahomes, throw me the ball every play because I want my yards. I need my need my points.
Which is good. He's being a team player, so I like that. So let's keep going. Next one.
Tyreek, when you redid your contract most recently, you made the comment, you told Drew, don't get me traded.
Right.
I don't know if you've been on social media much in the past few days. There's speculation that a certain team you use it for is short of wide receivers.
Right.
And it might be in the market for a wide receiver.
Really?
Yes. And they're putting...
Taught me, control the controllables, and I only can control so much. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we all know the NFL is a business. Whatever happens, happens. You know what I'm saying? So moving forward, I would love to be.
So with that comment, it leaves it very open-ended and kind of like he's not saying that he's staying in Miami, but he's not saying that he's going. Like everything else he says is like, I want to be here in Miami. But that comment right there, like NFL is a business. Whatever happens, happens. Puts just question marks all over the whole statement for me because it's like, it is a business.
Oh yeah, and he's quoted as saying, we got a great situation here, his family loves it, he enjoys it, the weather's great, the fans are great, they've got a beautiful situation here, man. Obviously his parents have taught him to control the controllables. That being said, we all know the NFL is a business. Whatever happens, happens. Moving forward, I would love to be here. I love being here. I love the guys.
Love being here. I love the guys. I love my locker mate, Javon Holland. He's a maniac. He's the guy. You know what I'm saying? He brings me nice snacks sometimes. So.
That's a nice thing to have.
What did you see from Snoop on Monday that gives you confidence that the next 2 games will be all right?
Bro, Snoop is awesome. For him to be here for 3 weeks and for him to be prepared the way he was prepared for that Monday night game.
I don't think that he was prepared for that Monday night game, but we'll get to that later when we cover the Dolphins' horrible loss on Monday night.
Have you ever been talk to family? Anything like that?
Yeah. So recently there was a hurricane in my hometown. Power wiped everything down for 2 weeks. Hurricane Helen, she doing her thing down.
So obviously Tyreek Hill was showing confidence in the quarterback. It's kind of his job at the moment. He's got to boost him up, even if he doesn't feel like he's capable and ready to do the job. Like as a teammate, as a good teammate and a good team player, you don't put that out in the media because obviously people like us and others are gonna be
twist
putting it
those
out there,
words,
twist it up. So he did a good job answering those questions, dodging it, and doing the best. Because honestly, behind this offensive line, I don't think it matters who's back there. Anyways, let's continue on. The hurricane hit his hometown, and he's going to talk a little bit about that.
Unfortunately, it was a moment last week where I didn't even talk to my grandparents for like 3 days. I was worried. But everything's fine now. The community is doing a great job of, leaning on one another, working together, getting generators and stuff like that, waters and stuff like that. So my only concern is right now is what do we do next? So right now, me and the Dolphins are in efforts of trying to help the community out.
Get everything as wet. It was like misty rain.
It was just
real tiny stuff that just
dirty,
sticks to
nasty.
You.
Yeah, give or take.
Not our weekly predictions.
Yes.
Like our player, prop, etc. predictions. So our weekly predictions we got to update them. We haven't updated them in a couple of weeks. We're busy.
We'll get to it.
The more that y'all like, the more that y'all subscribe, the more that y'all comment, the more that y'all share, the more time we have to invest for you guys, because that's just how it works.
And that's it for us, the AFC Eastie boys. I got Charlie Waffles and
Cat in the Hat.
And we'll be here next week.
And Goel too, don't forget about me.
Sorry,
Goel. Goel's here too, man.
Sorry, Goel. I almost forgot about you there.
I'm not.
Go.
3 of this hard.
For that.
Take the name.
And that officially puts him in the lead.
On our predictions, yeah, no,
sir.
I definitely agree with that. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wrong. Don't agree with it? That's too bad.
Like and subscribe anyways.
Like and subscribe anyways.